a slightly different adventure today. We're still fishing. It's a little breezy, but we are down at the harbour because we're popping out on that little boat, and it'll be my first proper boat session. Well, first proper boat session ever. So I'm really excited. Ross is there. He's basically invited me out today. So absolutely buzzing for it. It's just, what is the time? Probably about 8:15 at the moment. So I left my house at 7 o'clock this morning. I was at Ross's quarter of an hour early. We're down here early because I think we're both pretty excited. I've got tons of bait. Yeah, we're heading out for about 4 hours, I think, because you've only got 2 hours before high and 2 hours after high to get in and out of the harbour. As you can see, it's quite tidal. There's nothing in there at the moment. So yeah, we're just getting all our gear sorted, and we'll bring you back and show you around the boat. Coming a little bit, so I reckon, what do you reckon, Ross? Another 10-20 minutes?
Yeah.
10-20 minutes, so we're going to be on the way. We're all jacketed up, as you can see, and especially Bradley there, because we've got a little one on board, and it's just good safety measures really just to be aware of. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to go out in a little bit. Absolutely buzzing for it. Hopefully targets are bream, predominantly bream, hopefully if there's some mackerel around. But yeah, I mean, and then we're going to chuck both going to chuck a big bait out. Ross has been catching some smooth hounds off there, and some rays as well. So hopefully, like I say, we'll be fishing for about 3.5 hours. Hopefully we can get some bream. Got a cool box. I want to be taking some home for sure. And yeah, like I say, hopefully we can just get into a few fish. None of them count, I just want to say. Because we're on a boat. Yeah, if it's a British record it will count. But oh yeah, before I forget, speaking of records, I haven't told Ross this yet. I had an email yesterday, and I've got the record.
Well done, mate.
£14 1 ounce. So yeah, absolutely
so
stoked. So I'll get to go in the history books for well, hopefully a little while before somebody else hopefully will break it. So
I'll have to go down there later.
yeah, so yeah, get yourselves down to Chale. You know the way down. Get down there. It's pretty breezy, it's a strong easterly wind, so we've had to put a long line out on the anchor, just to basically try to make it a bit more comfortable for us. There's a little bit of swell, a bit of chop, as you can see behind. But yeah, we're pretty much ready to chuck some down.
There's a big shoal down there.
Is there?
Yeah, according to the fish finder, there's a massive.
Wow, so we might have actually found some mackerel. So we're going to chuck some gear over. Basically I've got one really light rod, got a spinning rod. 7 foot with a little 500 series on there, 5,000 reel. That's got a 3-hook rig ready to go with a 6 ounce bomb just to drop straight down, hopefully to try and get some bream. And then I picked up a new rod yesterday, which I'll show you in a bit more detail, at car boot sale, Shakespeare Omni. I know it's a cheaper rod, but it's £12-20 plus, so I thought if we get into some smooth hounds it'd be quite good fun. So that's the bigger rod that I'm using today. So let's get him in anyway.
Wow, it's cool. The front. Last night, wasn't it? To rain today. Was that prawn?
Yeah. Oh, that's a bite. That is definitely a bite. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so fun on this little rod. Look at that.
Bream or bass? Not even like bream.
Yeah, it feels like a bream. No way, mate. It's a smooth hound. Little smoothie. Yeah, man. It's literally just hooked in the bottom of the. There we go. First fish. Oh, there we go. First little hound. I'd say, I don't know, what do you reckon? Pound and a bit? Pound and a half?
Yeah.
No, I'm going to weigh him, I'm going to get him back in.
Just over 2 pounds.
Beautiful. Oh man, I'm stoked. First fish. First fish on the boat. Let's get it back in. First little smooth hound. First little smooth hound of the year, I think, for me. But like I was saying earlier, they don't count when they're on the boat. But yeah, super chuffed. That's on the really light rod. I've got literally, it's a bream rig that I normally use for shore fishing, and I've just dropped that down on the light rod for bream. So I caught it on the bream rig. I've got a whole prawn out on the other side, which it looked like it's having a few knocks, but I mean it's difficult because we're just sort of bouncing, just bouncing at the moment. So trying to get the lead on the ground. But every now and again when we go over a swell it's kicking up, so if we stay out the whole session, brilliant. If we don't, if we get a bit, you know, we feel like it's time to go in, then we will obviously, but at the moment I've got fish, so I'm staying. I don't think so. I think I've picked up maybe a bit of weed. Or it might just be the weight of the lead, to be fair. It's such a light rod. Yeah, it's just the weight of the lead. Stick some fresh bait on it. Ross is in
I love this one.
into a bream, hopefully, is it, you think?
Yeah. Well, it's fine.
That's what we've really come out for, is a bit of bream, really, to stock up. But yeah, it's got some nice little taps, isn't it? Oh yeah. Oh, I think I just had a bite as well. Yeah, nice, mate.
Oh, there we go. Come on.
He's just unhooked himself. Well done, mate.
Thank you very much. Yeah, what's my rod?
Don't know. Smooth hound, I think.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll sort out in a minute, Bradley. I'm trying to wait for Dylan's bed. It's fine. I'll sort out in a minute, Bradley.
Whoa.
Oh, I thought I had it. But now.
Nice, that's a little bit of a better one.
Yeah.
There we go. Second one, a bit bigger that one. It's got to be £2 or £3, I would have thought, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just thinking 3.
Just over 3 Ross sinks. That's probably my biggest smooth hound ever. Male's got the claspers there, but wicked, man. Lovely marks on it with the spots. It's horrible weather right now. It's raining, but anyway, yeah, chuffed, super chuffed. Let's get it back in. That was on a whole prawn. Ross is in again. We just had a mega shower, so the cameras all went away. We've basically been having a few dogfish and some smooth hounds. Wow!
Back. No, what?
Oh, hang on.
Sit down, buddy.
Nice, mate. There we go. Let's make sure we got that. Oh, let's try and get a bit closer. It's a bit rocky. There we go, mate. Well done. What is that? So that's a thornback, is it?
Yeah, look at all this.
Oh yeah, man. Wow. You wouldn't want to grab hold of that, would you?
No, he's got more around his eyes. All down his back.
That's very cool. Well done, mate.
Well, I'm back in the car. We've just got back to Newport from Ryde. So we left Ryde. We were literally in the water for about an hour. The heavens just opened massively. And it was a bit bumpy. And we took Bradley, which is Ross's son, which wasn't too bad. It was a bit uncomfortable. And we were getting into fish, as you'll see. But yeah, we saw some lightning. And you know what? The most sensible thing and the safest thing was to come back in. So yeah, so we cut our journey really short. We were hoping to fish for 3.5 hours, and we probably fished for maybe an hour and 15 minutes. I think in that time I had like 4 smooth hounds, nothing huge, but 4 hounds, my biggest. I had about 3 dogfish. Ross had a bream, dogfish, and that lovely ray. But yeah, the bream was in size, but we put it back in anyway because we were anticipating on catching a few more and getting the bigger ones. But it just didn't happen. Yeah, so a bit disappointed. I'm absolutely soaked through, and I'm freezing cold. So I'm going to head back home. So I just want to say a big thank you for everyone who's watched. Wanted to try and do something a little bit different. But yeah, it didn't really pan out as we had planned. Still enjoyed it. It was a good buzz. I've got absolutely tons of bait to go home with. So I need to get home and get it in the freezer. So yeah, until the next one, stay safe, take care, maybe see you out there. Cheers.